Cannabis Common Sense, the show that tells the truth about marijuana and the politics behind its prohibition.
I feel the force.
protesting in here.
The following trailer contains real marijuana.
Legend has it that deep within the THC crystal of the marijuana plant, there lives a goddess. A goddess so incredible that meeting her will transform your life forever.
She's magnificent, glorious, beautiful, delicious.
I want to meet her.
You start with a strain like this, nurture her, worship her. When your mind is open, she will come.
When their leader is arrested, 3 friends will travel halfway across the world, plant 25,000 marijuana plants, and harvest more organic ganja than you and all of your friends could smoke in 3 lifetimes. Whoa, that's a lot of pot.
You from America? Yep. So you think you can just come over to Europe, grow some weed, and make a whole bunch of money? Doesn't work like that.
All I know is, after how some of y'all treated the son, the Lord felt the need to hide his daughter. And he hid her in the most sacred of sacred places.
They have only one chance to get it right and to meet one goddess. Would you like to meet the Green Goddess?
All you have to do is sing back to me what I sing to you. It's really easy, so all you have to do is copy, and I know you can all do that. So I'm going to just sing a few verses of it. It's pretty fun, and you can sort of make up some on your own. So let's give it a try, shall we? Everybody sing. So just sing back what I sing to you. Green bud, green bud, healing bud, healing bud, spirit bud, spirit bud, makes me happy, makes me happy. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, blossom and grow, blossom and grow. Green bud, green bud, magic bud, magic bud, killer bud, killer bud, keeps me happy. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, you keep me free. You keep me free. Green bud, green bud, killer bud, killer bud, sweet bud, sweet bud, make me feel good. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, blossom and grow, blossom and grow. Green bud, medicine bud, happy bud, keeps me healthy. Hey yo, hey yo, we'll make you free. Green bud, healing bud, spirit bud, makes me high. Hey yo, hey yo, blossom and grow, blossom and grow. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, blossom and grow. Peace, everybody. Enjoy.
That's dancing through the streets of Portland for personal freedom. We are so pleased. Look at her, look at Ma. Yes, and look at the bags. We have a paper bag brigade that's marching to say can't lose a job. When people get arrested and lose their job,
I got way too.
In between the blues, there are good days and bad days, with everything and nothing to lose. While the setting sun never sits, and the night has no limits. The void between freedom and free, dealing with the unnatural reality. A need to see, a need to be. Grass fire, my DNA needs THC.
Grass fire in a world at yours. That's the way this fire burns, like a grass fire.
In the unnatural society, been trying to maintain, while the sane appear to be clearly insane, with no way to explain. Outlasting the great lie, a sparking spark does my mind. Grass fire, pulling the sky, breathing in sativa's design.
Grass fire in a world at yours. That's the way this fire burns. It's a grass fire.
The void between freedom and free, dealing with the unnatural reality. A need to see, a need to be. Grass fire, my DNA needs THC. Dreaming of long times past, all that those times brought. Looking to the heart of tomorrow. Grass fire in a world that yearns. That's the way this fire burns.
Sabadevata Sabadamanubhavena Sadaswati Bhavantute. May we all have good health, happiness, and peace. May we march freely. May we march to freedom. And may we achieve our goal of hemp and cannabis legalization, liberalization. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful.
Today we are going to be kicking off the Oregon Cannabis Tax Act for 2010. Because you know what? It's a crime for this plant to be illegal. It is the most amazing plant on the planet. It is food, it is fuel, and it is spiritual to many of us. And our country is headed in the wrong direction. We continue to waste billions of dollars on a war on marijuana, which is really a war on America. Americans' roots are hemp roots. Our Constitution, our Bill of Rights were drafted on hemp paper. We need to go back to our hemp roots by growing hemp here in Oregon and prospering like we did before. And and we are going to normalize marijuana once again in this country. Why is Thomas Jefferson wrong about hemp if he was right about everything else? Our boy Thomas Jefferson is even thought to have been a consumer because he wanted the female plant sorted from the males. Why is that? We all know what Tom was doing, and we all do the same thing, and that's okay. I want everybody to be respectful today. There's no dogs, no drugs, and no alcohol at this event. We respect the city of Portland for allowing us to have this privilege of marching and crying out to stop the war on America, to stop the war on hemp. I love you all. And get ready to march, baby.
I want to tell y'all a little bit about a plant I know that can save the world. It grows long and tall and has flowers that can make your mind swirl. It's a funky plant with a fiber that is resistant to rain and mold. It's the strongest plant fiber known to man, the best rope you'll ever hold. Well, the pioneers covered up the wagon trains with a canvas made of hemp. And Washington and Jefferson grew it on their farms and said to make the most of it. First stars and stripes were sewn on hemp, the first constitution too. It's used around the world for food, fiber, oil, medicine, and fuel. And if we press its seeds, we won't have no need for any other oil. We can make paints and inks, or run our car, we'll go back next season. It'll fix the soil, the most nutritious seed we can put in our mouth with omega-6 and 3. We can feed the world with the tree of life and live sustainably. But if we cut down all the trees, we won't have nowhere to breathe. We'll grow fields of hemp instead. We can make our paper, build a house from it. It's the God's plant grown wild and free, living the way that we ought to be. Gonna leave my children a better world than my ancestors left me. Whoa, whoa. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa.
Marijuana plant, they often call it dope, can also be made into oil or rope. Some people say you smoke it and you feel fantastic, but from hemp you can make an alternative to plastic. Made from plants, not petroleum, you see, so it won't still be around in 4003. It can biodegrade, which means there'll be less pollution. Just another reason for a hemp revolution.
medications, eat their food, helps those with depression overcome the blues. Glaucoma, epilepsy, nausea, insomnia, stress, neurosis, psychosis, pain, PMS. All the studies have been done and all the doctors agree, but they can't make money off this plant, you see, because it's free. It grows from a seed, wild and free like we ought to be. You know the future is grown in our own backyards. And if we cut down all the trees, we won't have nowhere to be. We'll grow fields of hemp instead. We can make our paper, build a house from it. It's the God's plan, going wild and free, living the way that we ought to be. Gonna leave my children a better world than my ancestors left me. Whoa, whoa. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa.
In the mid-1930s, it was $1 billion crop. With the invention of the decorticator, they could produce it non-stop. But then a smear campaign with Mexicans to blame started making people think it'd make your brain go pop. Yeah, since then it's never stopped. It ain't like getting high for paint and crack rock. Time to bring it back to nature, time to bring back some life. Let the farmers do their job, stop giving them strife. Renewable resources, life-giving forces. Panels for your cars and saddles for your horses. DuPont, Monsanto, making the wrong choices. Suicide genes, extinguishing our voices. Cutting down the trees, polluting the 7 seas. Leaving the fate of the planet to the corporate entities. Corrupt politics, warfare, disease. Now it's time to make a change, it's time to plant seeds.
Episode nutritious, eat the oil seeds. It gives you all the protein you will ever need. You can make it in a sandwich with jelly or jam, or make it into soap or a lotion for your hands. You can make it into fuel, put it right in our cars, then we won't need the oil and won't have to start wars. You can make it into paper, write as much as you please, cause it grows like a weed and we won't have to cut trees. So put your faith in hemp, such a versatile plant, and don't let the government tell us we can't, cause hemp can help us all in so many ways, and it doesn't mean that we will all be living in a day. It's versatility, sustainability, look at history, it ain't no mystery, hemp for victory.
If we cut down all the trees, we won't have nowhere to be. We grow fields of hemp instead. We can make our paper, build a house from it. It's the God's plan, growing wild and free, living the way that we ought to be. Gonna leave my children a better world than my ancestors left me. Whoa, whoa. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa. So in this modern day and age, when we seem to lack spirituality, this one single plant can bring us back almost 10,000 years in history. To the Shiva, Puranas, the Jesus, the Christ, to the Buddha, the pagans, the goddess, the light, to commune with all the animals, to one with all the trees, to realize we gotta seek us inside me. As the earth is the mother, we gotta take care of the earth, cause the earth is the mother that gives life birth. And we can heal all our relations with a single green plant, and we can start right now.
We got to legalize, we're gonna come alive. All the people who know what's up, gonna say what the heck we letting these suckers get away with it for. Come on and open the door. Are you with me? Are you with me? It's gonna take more than it to shut the suckers down. We're not fooling around, but they're keeping us divided, opposite sided. What do we Americans do? We keep buying it. Black and white, they're making us fight and still in the same races. Hatred justifies violence, when nature's gotta wake up to see. The real enemy is the powers that be. From the opposition seat, wake up now to nature's creation. Sacred herb can unite the nations. Gotta legalize the herb of adoration. All of this use is gonna heal the nation. Heal the nation. Heal the nation. Gonna heal the nation. Gonna heal the nation.
Now, I heard recently the Drug Enforcement Administration has determined that volcanoes are paraphernalia, and they held some $20 million worth of them up at the border for about 3 months, which really put a hope on scarce officials who had $20 million of inventory sitting there in limbo. I mean, just imagine, you know. And so, scarce officials have stop shipping them to the United States. So now we have to worry about Canada and Germany's elected, which is what increased the price. But boy, they work really well. So it's a real shame that the federal government has done that. Maybe it opens the door for some Mexican companies, but I tell you, it's one of the best ones out there. Yeah, I was really good. I'm not associated with smoking. You know, I had a bad smoking spot 6 years ago when I first started using it. And within 3 weeks of that, it all went away and I started using cigarettes. I got cold coffee money. Totally at the bottom of it, it's not normal. Anyway, okay, so that's when it goes right. The way it works is you put the cannabis inside this little finger, and that goes right in there. And then you take this little food out and pull out the hot food, and it goes up off the finger, and then that goes in, you put it on the phone, it blows up the cat, and you blow it on the bar. There you go. We have probation, and so Dr. Brown is just right. We have a good peppermint soap, which is my favorite, this little blue bar. We have peach tree mixture in. And this one, the brown one, is something eucalyptus. And what is it? It's rose cocktail soap. So that's kind of rose or whatever. I use it from Dr. Brown. It's a good health food oriented. Soap manufactured here in the United States for about the past 25, 30 years. Then we have this mystery product with Dr. Brown and Fendog Magic Organic Balm. And that's a dry thick skin effective. Then we have some lip balm here. Then we come to a real mystery product. I love this one. Holy Death. Holy Death. It's called the Seed. And the people come up with this temperature out of your nuts inside. I just love that name. I was going through rural Colorado and stopped in a small town and the hospital there. I thought they had this one was that I got interested in. And next we have a city medicine of American Gum. Now when I went to Women Week and was only going to the cannabis shop, I took this bottle and held it up and I thought that's what they should have used on the cover. Instead they popped out of the crowd. Then we have just the cannabis. Now this is a little bit of the sparkling top that I've won that award for it from my own outdoor organic and really nice bag and another blessing. So just like flowers supplied by some of that volunteers here in the large and not something that
you can see some antique cannabis medicines right here. There's 3 different bottles from Eli Lilly.
I was wondering what was going on with those.
Yeah, those are antique cannabis medicines. You can see that Eli Lilly had 3 different here's another one here also from Eli Lilly.
It's almost like the cocoa plant back in the day.
Yeah, this little bottle here is powdered cannabis extract or powdered hashish. Really? That's also from Eli Lilly. And
that is crazy, man.
A powdered extract.
Awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Now here you can see these are some legal cannabis flowers grown by a medical patient. If we get the camera to pan over in this direction, you can see a very hefty chunk of cannabis butter. This is a butter that's made with cannabis, and boy, it smells good. This is an old corn plaster made from cannabis. I have a collection of these cannabis medicinal bottles that are between 75 and 150 years old, and I've got about 40 different corn medicines. What they would do is they'd apply the cannabis to the top of a corn or a wart, leave it on there for 3 or 4 days, then when they removed it, they could just scratch the wart or the corn right off. It would come loose like that. And right here we have a modern tincture produced by one of our cameramen, closely related to the butter maker here. And you'll notice it's a very deep, dark, green liquid here in the dropper, and you just take for glaucoma and things like that, you'd want to take about 1 dropper once to 3 times a day, and for chronic pain you take 2 to 3 dropperfuls in the morning, the middle of the day, and the evening to control pain and spasms.
And it works, too.
It
That's
works
the rest of the story.
Very, very well. A number of old tincture bottles here that this is a nice segue into. We've got, this one here is from Eli Lilly. Here we've got one from Park Davis, but this is powdered cannabis extract. So we're talking powdered hashish in this. It's Eli Lilly's preparation number 28. All of these bottles are at least 80 years old, and in some cases about 120 years old. Here we have one that's about 95 years old, and it's an Eli Lilly cannabis tincture, and it's in a 4-ounce bottle, and right next to it we have two 16-ounce bottles, also from Eli Lilly, one being their preparation number 17 and the other one being their preparation number 98. Eli Lilly and most pharmaceutical companies up until the 1930s had a variety of different cannabis medicines and tinctures. These three on the end are tinctures that were prepared. This one here, these were neuralgia pills. They were chocolate coated. This bottle contained 500 chocolate coated tablets that were number 107 from Park Davis of Detroit, Michigan. Wilderness Poets hemp seed butter. This is 100% vegan live hemp seeds, and it's been pressed into a nifty butter, and it tastes kind of like cashew butter. If you've ever had cashew butter, very, very similar to that. And it's produced right here in River City in Portland by a company by the name of the Wilderness Poets. And they call this product Civil Disobedience. I kind of like that one.
I do too.
Then next door, we have 3 different brands of hemp seed milk. We have 4. They're all vanilla. There are other types out there, but I decided to just bring in the vanilla ones tonight here. This one is Hemp Dream by the same company that makes Soy Dream and Rice Dream. We have this vanilla Hemp Dream milk. Next door to it, from Manitoba Harvest, we have Hemp Bliss, a blissful part.
Woke up this morning, feeling rough on my shoes. No, that feeling, baby, got them walking blues. Woke up this morning, I feel around for my shoes. No, that feeling, baby, I got the walking blues. Leaving this morning, have to go rob the blind. I've been mistreated, don't mind dying. Leaving this morning, have to go rob the blind. I've been mistreated, oh Lord, I don't mind dying. I'm going walking. Now people tell me walking loose ain't so bad. Worst of feeling I ever had. People tell me walking blues ain't so bad. Worst of feeling, ooh Lord, I ever had. I'm going walking, baby.
Woo! Thank you. John Cornett and Jan Sue.
Sigler. Yep. So how did you come to think of this, the hemp car idea, and this national tour you're doing?
Well, I wanted to come out to the West Coast in some kind of environmental fashion, and I've been researching fuels for a while and never really cared about hemp, and came across hemp oil as a transportation fuel and put two and two together. You know, it's
when was that? When did you
that
first?
That was back in October of last year.
October of last year?
Right
Great.
around there. And started asking, you know, how come this hasn't been done? And took a look into the plant a little more, found out it's not a drug and still falls under the DEA ban. So put two and two together and decided that I had to do it with hemp oil.
And so you're getting hemp oil from Ohio?
Yeah, it originated from China and some from Canada, and then some of it comes into Ohio where it's made into biodiesel via downward shafter at the Ohio Hempery. And Mr. Todd Swearingen of Apple Energy, who processes the oil for us into biodiesel.
What can you tell us about the car? It's just normal car without...
It's a completely unmodified Mercedes diesel, 1983 turbo diesel. Any diesel engine can burn any vegetable oil, but you'll get a longer engine life turning it into biodiesel, so that's what we're doing.
What about your tour? You started where? And
Washington, D.C., July 4th.
The big rally they have there every 4th of July?
We led the rally and took off from there on July 4th, and we covered, let's see, today is August 21st or 22nd?
Yeah,
right
22nd.
So that's about 7 weeks we've been on the road, and we've covered 6,400 miles now.
6,400 miles. And how many cities are you going to in total?
I think we're going to about 50 cities in total.
In how many days is that?
That's in about a little over 90 days, yeah.
50 cities in 90 days. That's ambitious.
Yep.
And that's on 100% hemp fuel.
Yep.
And what kind of mileage are you getting?
27 miles to gallon, just like the car came from the factory floor.
And so it's being shipped to you along the...
Yeah, we have 12 drop points, and we have our fuel shipped ahead, and then we pick up as much as we can carry.